Hello and welcome to another Scooter Poop's Pokemon Tower Defense Guide. This is showing alpha version 2.3. So yeah, let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do is gonna look at all the Pokemon. The new Pokemon before getting into it are Bellsprout, Vulpix, Poliwag, Oddish, and Growlithe. Now, Oddish and Growlithe only appear in the red version. Bellsprout and Vulpix only appear in the blue version. You cannot catch them in the other versions. So, this is my blue version. Since we're here, we might as well start with him. Poliwag is the only Pokemon you will see no matter what version you play. He learned Hypnosis. I took that away. It's like 60% chance to sleep. I don't like it that much. He also had Water Sport to weaken fire moves that attack him. Since no one's attacking the towers, we have no use for that. As you see, his Double Slap, which is the equivalent of Fury Swipes for the most part. So, of course, that's a really good move. You're going to love that. Water Gun, Body Slam, a new move, short cooldown, 85 attack power, which is really one of the strongest moves in a single damage move, and a 30% chance to paralyze, which is really good. So this is an altogether great move. And Rain Dance. As you can see, there's only an 18 difference between them, so it'll always be up. Of course, you're just going to switch moves anyway, but Rain Dance I really like because I have Blastoise, not Blastoise, Wartortle, so that came in really handy, and I might get to show that to you. Vulpix, I evolved into my Ninetales with a Firestone immediately, pretty much, because he learned all the moves anyway. Ember, he learned Fire Spin, which is pretty cool. It's like Wrap, but way stronger, like 20 power stronger. Roar, like Whirlwind, so definitely had to have that, and Quick Attack. So, also, if you're wondering, the code that he said to put on the site, I forgot to show that. It revealed a shiny Wigglytuff. So now I have a Wigglytuff here and a shiny Wigglytuff. So now there are 3 shinies in the game. It's actually 4, I think, if you have the Pikachu, which I am too lazy to get. So, and then there's Victory Bell from Bellsprout. Growth, I think, is a great move. It increases his own power for attack and special attack. So no matter what move you do, it's going to be doing bonus damage. So that's pretty nice. You know, focus energy only improved your critical hit ratio, so you had a chance to do more damage. This one gives you a flat increased bonus. I really like that. Unfortunately, his other moves are pretty much crap, so it doesn't really matter yet. Hopefully he'll learn some good moves. So now on to red version. Yes, I had to do a lot of work today. As you can see, Vileplume, Acid, which I didn't get to show when I didn't put it on Arbok. Sweet Scent lowers evasiveness. Pretty pathetic. No real point to it. Absorb, I don't think that's been here before. Maybe on Zubat? Or was that Leech Life? Whatever. Same thing, they all suck. And now for one of the cooler Pokemon. The last one that you'll get to see is the evolution of Growlithe, Arcanine. All 3 of these are new moves. He has Bite, which was awesome. I really liked it. He had Leer. I got rid of it. I want him to be offensive. Let's first take a look at Odor Sleuth. Enables Ghost-type target to hit with normal and fighting type attacks, and lowers target's evasiveness. So the only reason I have that right now is because I wanted to see if we eventually had to face, what's his name, like the Lavender Town or whatever, with all the ghosts. So if there's a better move, I'll probably just get rid of it, but it's still pretty cool. Flame Wheel, obviously the best fire move in the game so far. Better than Ember. 60 power, 10% chance to burn. Better than Ember. Helping Hand, one of the coolest moves I've ever seen. It's basically growth, but works for every other Pokemon on the field except for you, except for Arcanine. So I guess I'll try to show that right now. Why not? So I'll just like put some Pokemon up there. I don't really level these too much. So we're gonna put some Pokemon down. We're not actually gonna do this level, but I wanted to show you Arcanine, Helping Hand, and voila! Both their attack and special attack have been increased, and that is just way cool. Like, I am such a huge fan of this move, you have no idea. I haven't actually used it like, because I mostly focus on blue. So let's go ahead and actually do this level. So what did I use most recently? I think I used this is not by any means like the team you should use. This is just the team that I was using at the time, before making this video. I think yes, Sandslash and Nidoqueen. As you can see, I evolved all those Pokemon. So what I did recently is this setup right here. Whoops. Like that, and like that. So in this right here, what you're gonna see is they're taking the fossils up, and there are 3 levels of fossils. There's one down here too. And the Pokemon just take them away. This one right here is a complete joke. You will not be able to save these because there are only 2 slots, and you can't really kill them in time. I love having Wigglytuff there. I've only had him just because I wanted to level him, because he was the last one I got to level 25, and I put him there because I figured he'd get the most experience, and I was right. The thing is, I used to have Wartortle there because I figured water would do a lot, and that was Onyx. I'll explain that in a bit. And Wartortle is not that good with Water Gun. I was using Water Gun, and every time you would shoot one, it would take so long to travel that he would try to fire another one on the same Pokemon before it died, and then it would die, and then it would cancel the attack, and it took a long time to fire another attack. There was like a cooldown. So this attack is instant. It hits, and it hits, and it hits, and I love it because it kills basically like all these weak ones, and then slows down on the bosses. As you can see, the bosses are evolutions except for Onyx, and Onyx is the only Pokemon that you have to fear in this round. He has Rock Polish, I think that's what it's called, which increases his speed, and that must be what he has because it makes him super fast, gets the fossils. Even if you kill him, the fossil will already be brought far enough for another boss Pokemon like Clefable or Parasect or Golbat or Graveler to come back up. So Onyx is really what you have to be afraid of. All these other Pokemon, nothing special. Like I said, the other Pokemon that you want to catch, they're all rare. They're all rare on this stage. So it might take a bit. Use my classic Fury attack strategy, and you should be able to get them. That's how I did it. And this Mount Moon 2 is by far the greatest thing for getting money. I'm sure I didn't point it out, but if you scroll back to the red version when I was showing Helping Hand, I have like over 100,000 right now. I don't know why I have more than this, but getting stones is now officially easy. A lot of people were complaining 10,000 is too much. It's now doable, very, very doable. You get it just by leveling, so I can buy like almost 8 stones right now without even caring. So yeah, you can see the strategy. Instant hit, much more effective than something like Water Gun, which has to travel. String Shot, it's a godsend. You will always be using String Shot, I think. And of course, Double Slap, Fury Swipes, basically the same thing. I have Ninetales here. I was just leveling Ninetales to 25 at the time. You can have another Pokemon. I will stick with your Fury Swipes. Fury Swipes is one of the best moves for taking. I think it's the best move for taking down a boss, officially. Like, it's just nothing compares to it. It does so much damage. I like Mankey because Mankey has Assurance, which does like 100 power, but it's not doesn't seem as strong as Fury Swipes. You have 2 Fury Swipes going at it, and they just fall so quickly. So yeah, that's 30 out of 30. I think I talked about all I talked about. Get the code. Sorry I didn't get all the moves. Please remember, if you have any moves, please post something on how to which it's on. And thanks for watching.